awake last night screaming until 1 AM. I don't know what was wrong. We ended up giving him a bit of Calpol. Maybe he was teething, I don't know. Everyone always talks about teething when they're crying, but I don't know. It's Monday and we are on our way to see my sister for lunch and to meet her in her lunch break. I finally got my hair cut. It's a little bit short. At least I don't have curtains anymore. A bit late for Jack's lunch, so he's just having a snack, which I don't think are appropriate for babies, but I kind of just picked them up and he seems to quite like them. Not very happy today, are you, monkey? Don't know what it is. Everyone's always like, oh, they're teething when they're upset. But maybe he's just feeling a bit under the weather. Everyone has good days and bad days. We're just walking home, it's nearly 5 o'clock and I just realised that it's still light, which is amazing. It just makes such a difference being out when it's light and oh, just seen a little public footpath. I have to go down there one day. We're going to get home and I think Jack's going to have a little bit of a kick around. That's the thing, when we do go out he does spend quite a lot of time in the buggy. I do try and let him out as much. Let him out, it sounds like a dog. I do get him out and let him play and be on the floor and move as much as possible, but he still does spend, I guess, quite a lot of time in the buggy just chilling. We're gonna get back, have a play, and then probably have some dinner. I'm not sure what I've got for Jack. He's hardly eaten much today. He's not been that happy really. I think I don't know, teething or whatever, teething, schmeething. But I am planning to make me and Sam a stew tonight, and I guess I will save some to give to Jack tomorrow, but that is the plan. Home, play, Jack dinner, stew, bath, bed, but I don't know. We're home and Jack is having waffle for dinner, well, for part of his dinner, and I figured it's a really good baby-led weaning food because he just holds it and it's like a big chunky thing. Then he shovels it in his mouth. And then he's got some egg coming afterwards. Oh, and this is the remnants of some chocolate cake that I got yesterday. Jack's learned how to come down the stairs. Yeah. Yeah. You're such a clever boy. And it's much safer. We are going into town today to do a talk about this channel actually, and we need to go, but Jack is still fast asleep, which is totally unheard of. He's never in his whole life slept this late. He's supposed to be breakfasted and dressed and we're supposed to be on our way now because we've got to take a bus and a tube and it's going to take us a little time, but he's asleep. Making him a little takeaway breakfast, so we're going to have milk and Weetabix on the tube. Okay, we very stupidly got the timings a little bit wrong, so we came too early, which is really annoying given this morning. So we're just hanging out in the cafe here at Google Campus. Jack just had a little bit more breakfast and I've just been doing a tiny bit of prep. Hey! Ow! We just finished the talk at Google Campus and Jack stayed asleep for about half of it, which was convenient. And now we're just in a place called Lantana grabbing some lunch. Morning guys, I didn't do any more vlogging yesterday after Google Campus because I got home and started to feel really ill, like really weak and shivery and headachy. Jack was not happy and really crying a lot before bed. So I don't think he's 100% either. Feeling a bit better but just so weak and run down. Then I make myself a little bowl of cereal and a mug of tea. Excuse the no makeup and the redonkulous hair. I'm actually getting a haircut later, which I'm excited about. We have just been to the surgery for Jack's 8 to 12 month checkup, which was good, but I mean, it was fine, he's fine. But the nurse, I just feel like they're so judgmental. They think that every mum is a robot and has to do everything the same way. And just some of the questions were ridiculous. She just seemed really judgy, which I didn't like. Anyway, the cool thing was they gave us some books in there, which is cool. And they gave Jack a toothbrush and toothpaste. It's really sweet. And I just didn't know what to do with Jack when I got the buggy out, so yeah. So cool that they gave us all this stuff. So today, I guess, is quite an important day. It's kind of a practice run for when I go back to work because I've got a meeting in town first thing, and then I'm actually going into work to meet with loads of ex-colleagues. But yeah, it's 5 to 8. Jack is still asleep, which is amazing. I can just hear Jack stirring now. It's 8:22 in the morning. He basically slept for nearly 12 hours, which is amazing. But just makes me think, like last week he was waking up 4 or 5 times in the night. I swear, babies change so much. As soon as you think they're doing one thing, they change and they do something else. So he'll probably be waking up 5 times next week. But yeah, let's go and get him. Was so weird. I just felt like he was looking at me really funnily and as if he could pick up on my energy that I was kind of in a bit of a rush and we were doing something different. It was weird. But anyway, I dropped him off. My mom's looking after him today and so that's really nice. But it did get me thinking because Jack's so used to just being chucked in a buggy and whisked off wherever, whatever time. But if the baby is in a really strict routine, it must be quite weird for them. I mean, I think it was weird for Jack, and he's used to it, so it must be weird for any baby that's kind of used to their thing. This is weird, walking up the stairs with no buggy and no help. I got here kind of early, so I'm just trying to do a little bit of editing before my meeting starts. Just on my way back now from all my meetings, which went really well. I'm going to meet my mum and pick up Jack. So weird being out and about in town without Jack, without a buggy. Jack! So we're home. I collected Jack from my mum, just giving him dinner. Jack's having a peanut butter sandwich and some broccoli. I am knackered, and yeah, today was a really good practice of going back to work proper. And the house is a mess. There's no dinner. I think we're gonna get a takeaway. Jack's having his dinner and it's way later. So yeah, it's all interesting. Today has not been quite as stress-free and relaxing as yesterday, as you can see from the state of my face, as I have no makeup on. Running late, it was all a bit of a rush, but yeah, heading into town for day 2 of meetings and hopefully they'll go really well. Just very excited right now about the prospect of a coffee.